The global rise of generative artificial intelligence systems has impacted diverse fields of content creation by enhancing the scope of ideation, creativity, and productivity. On the other hand, it is raising concerns regarding authenticity, job displacement, and ethical dilemmas. While a rich body of literature in HCI, ICTD, and related fields has studied the impacts of various computational interventions on different domains of the social, political, and economic lives in the global south, how GAI systems and the contents they are producing are impacting the cultural identity of the locals here have still remained understudied. To address this gap, a 5-month ethnography-inspired study has been conducted in Dhaka, Bangladesh from February to June 2023 with several groups of image practitioners including architects, visual artists, content artists, commercial artists, among others. The data collection process of the study included 4 key areas and deploying multiple modalities of qualitative research, which includes social media, working domains of image practitioners, tutorials and beyond, and academic sectors. Aim to understand the impact of generative AI tools in image production and exhibition in Bangladesh, public social media platforms were searched for posts of AI-generated images, identifying 15 active groups and then collecting 575 images over 2 months from the sources. Associated discussions were conducted as the second phase of data collection for typology analysis of the posts and image attached, then grouping and sorting them on various spatial scenarios. Reaching out to 67 users, semi-structured interviews were conducted with 26 participants over Zoom, including image practitioners of different levels, to find out their experiences and challenges in using AI and its effect on their learning process and the profession as well. In total, 49 interviews were conducted along with 3 focus group discussions. Overall, study produced 780 hours of online observation, over 300 pages of notes, 1000 AI-generated image analysis, and 350 hours of conversations. All the data were analyzed after anonymizing using open coding and thematic analysis with ethics approval obtained from relevant academic institutions. Bangladeshi image practitioners who create digital images such as artworks, illustrations, and representational drawings mostly use worldwide popular software applications including Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, AutoCAD, Rhino, CorelDRAW, SketchUp, and Lumion, among others. Due to the high prices of these applications and the complexities of international payment systems using credit or debit cards, many of these image practitioners relied on pirated older versions of the applications that are available in local informal markets. Hence, although the latest version of many of these applications often have built-in GAI features, those cannot be reached by the majority of the image practitioners yet. Instead, independent GAI systems with free web-based applications including Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion have gained more popularity among them. Our data reveals a wide variety of ways in which GAI impacts digital image production and use by local image practitioners. To better articulate the findings, these impacts have been grouped into 3 key phases of image production: ideation, illustration, and exhibition, and the direct impacts of the emerging GAI systems and tools on each of these phases have been explained based on cultural, social, and economic responses. Using GAI services online has changed the ideation phase, as these services such as Midjourney needs text prompts to generate images instead of different visual attempts. Hence, the imagination of many image practitioners are being shaped, modified, distorted, and often bounded by the various GAI tools, which in turn trigger a perplexed ideation phase, limiting the potentials of marginal creative minds. Many local practitioners struggle to produce effective text prompts because of limited proficiency and articulating ideas in English, or due to loss of cultural nuances in text prompts, which limits their contextual imagination. Difficulties also include image-based deformations of socio-cultural components in the illustration phase of image production due to insufficient data, resulting in exclusion of various social groups from design decisions. Because of socio-cultural, political, or religious reasons, many social groups in Bangladesh do not have proper representation in the online world or in public in general. For instance, Bangladeshi women, indigenous populations, transgender communities, and older adults, among others. As GAI systems try to generate images based on the data available online, the exclusion of these groups in the GAI generated images has become inevitable. Along with misinterpretation and loss of traditional styles, some cases bring out the social complexities arising from generative AI in the exhibition phase of image production. GAI generated images in Bangladesh provoke contextual and global concerns, particularly around ownership and copyright, as the exhibition involves a broader audience than in the past, intensifying the complexities. A case revealed how GAI images on social media spark socio-cultural resistance, generating controversies on ethical and religious grounds. These discussions on how GAI-induced images impact image practitioners' ethical stances and their potential for driving positive social change have been revealed from the observations collected in the interviews of different levels of image practitioners. In summary, the paper examines how emerging generative artificial intelligence systems impact digital image production and consumption in the context of Bangladesh, highlighting the importance of designing generative AI tools with a deeper understanding of cultural contexts and addressing the inner functioning of the data-driven algorithms that produce the output, particularly in the Global South. It emphasizes the need to resolve language barriers and cultural nuances by developing local databases and providing more accessible learning materials. Additionally, incorporating alternative narrative into AI algorithms to counter historical biases and negative representations, at the same time training AI models to accommodate context-based alternative narratives with particular texts, are the things the designer and the image practitioners can contribute to overcome those challenges. The study argues for a more systematic approach to design that considers the relationship between technology, culture, and colonial history, advocating for interventions to mitigate colonial biases.